From my perspective, I wouldn't have come into agriculture if it hadn't been on a high nature conservation value farm. So in terms of the livestock we use for nature conservation, we picked native breeds. So we picked breeds that are suited to the environment, especially the cattle. We've got a mixture of Jacob sheep, who are a rough, rare breed, and the rams, the genetics have come from New Zealand, where they got rid of subsidies and they've been having to survive and lower their costs. So they've been concentrating their breeding on animals that can do well on grass. Our cattle are Devon cattle that are, pretty unchanged for several hundred years, and they are small, fairly light-footed, and convert rough forage to grass and rough plants very well into beef without any extra minerals or feed. It's very easy for the British public to say, beef is the cause of climate change, and it is a part of it, as is the fashion industry, as in air transport, as in cars, as in everything we're doing. It has an impact. Electricity, fossil fuel burning is by far the biggest. So we are part of the story, but we're not the whole story. I think we're not always getting the facts. If you want an avocado, that's being produced, let's say in Chile, where they've got water problems, they've got land use problems, people are being kicked off the land to grow this stuff, and then it's been freighted all over here. Whereas I've got my beef, my low-scale beef, grazing on grass, keeping that extremely good for biodiversity. They go down 6 miles the road to the abattoir and they're sold to local people. So you can't really do any better than that. There is an environmental impact to all these things. But I think the key with it all is we've actually got to eat less. We've got to eat less. And we've got to eat more seasonally, and we've got to eat more locally.